Okay, so let's go to gamescene.swift file, and we are going to set up the UI. I'm going to create a mark point here and say this will help us to find our functions easier later on. So I'm going to create a background color. So let's have a function called setup background circle. This is going to be the black circle of the log. So first of all, let's set up the background color. Which is going to be yellow color, and let's set up our black circle. I'm going to give some space here to see better. Okay, I'm going to call it background circle. We're going to create an SK shape node, and it's going to be a circle of radius 100. Then we are going to give the position. So let's say background circle dot position. We're going to place it exactly in the middle of the screen. So say CG point and there is a function that retrieves the exact middle of the screen or any frame we give it. So it's called CG rect get mid x, and we will give it a rect, which is the frame, so it will retrieve the exact mid x position of the frame, and same CG rect get mid y, and again we are going to give the frame of the device. So now our black circle will be positioned exactly in the middle of the screen. Then we are going to give it a name. Dot name equals. We are going to give it a stroke color. It's going to be black, and we are going to give it a fill color, which is going to be again black. And finally we want to add this black circle to our scene, so say add child background circle. Now let's go to didMove to view and call this function. Let's run our application to see what we have. Okay, so we have a yellow background and black circle exactly in the middle of the screen, which looks good. So next thing what we need is to add another circle here in the middle of this black circle, so it will have a shape of the log. So for this, let's create another function, call it setup foreground circle. And here we are going to do exactly the same thing like we did with the black circle. So say let foreground circle equals SK shape node. It's going to be a circle of radius a bit smaller, so let's say 65 should be okay. And again we are going to set up the position, which is going to be again same code. Actually, let's just, to save some time, copy everything here, paste it down. We're going to change the name. Okay, and we're going to change the name here. We call it foreground circle. So now we're creating a foreground circle. Let's give it a color of yellow color instead of black, so we can see it actually. We are putting it exactly in the middle of the screen, and we are adding it to our scene again as we did with the plug. So let's run and see what we have now. Okay, we don't see anything here because we forget to call the function in did move to view. So let's say set up foreground circle and run the application again. And here we go. We have a circle, black, and then yellow in the middle. As you remember from the pop the lock game, we need to have another stick here, which will go around and hit the targets that we are going to create.